below.
Oh, man.
Ooh, there it is.
That makes my back feel so good.
What about your neck?
I need something.
Oh, it's all right.
I need
My
something
neck?
in my neck.
Yeah.
From like
Maybe
what?
What about your crack?
My crack in my hole? Well, it's not good because look at where I'm sitting.
Well, I mean, your neck and your back.
In your crack.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
You got it.
All right, so just going to make this announcement right now, guys. You want to make sure that if you're watching this on YouTube and you're enjoying this, like you're like, I'm enjoying this.
You're watching it. You're
This
watching
is
it like
great.
ha ha ha.
I like
Ha ha ha.
this stuff. You want to go to Patreon and you want to get the $5 tier. All right. You know, you can hang out with us on our Discord server that I made a few days ago. Shut the up. I'm talking. I'm going to tell you guys the Discord server is the place to go to hang out with us, talk about, you know, ideas for future videos and, you know, podcast topics, you know, things that you want to see in the future. Just like hop on the Discord. It only costs $5 and, you know, you get, yeah, you can talk to us and, you know, we'll be your little slaves. Secondly, if you're just joining, but you want to see our bonus episodes, you don't give a about anything else, you can join the $1 tier and just get the bonus episodes. Otherwise,
But we will think of you differently.
yeah, we will not like you as much as the $5 guys. They get everything, including our the NOAD show videos that we made when we were like really young, like 10, 12, whatever. When this kid was like 5 years old, you know? Yeah. I know a lot of you guys would love to see that.
Yeah.
Also, just 2 announcements. I got to make 2 more. Well, number 1, most importantly, so basically
We're quitting.
we're not quitting. We're taking a little hiatus after the episode coming next. So we're shooting like 2 more episodes today.
After 14.
Yeah. After 14, there's going to be a little hiatus from our podcast episodes going out. And basically, instead, what we're not going to leave or anything like that. We're just going to take a break for a bit because, you know, work has been getting chaotic for us. And it honestly just comes down to like scheduling shooting and stuff. I can't talk about why, but basically, we're going to go. Sorry.
We're going to be streaming.
We're going to be streaming. And we're going to be playing games and stuff. We're going to be doing some like no editing friendly content, which, you know, is just streaming. So we're going to be playing some games and stuff. So let us know in the comments what games you want to see us play.
Live.
It's going to be funny. And I think it's going to be like a little bit easier to do. You know,
Be a nice little test, little experiment.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how long it's going to be that way. I would say at the very least like a month, maybe somewhere around there. But I mean, hey, it'll be a good change of pace of things. Final announcement is for the unrated cuts that you get on Patreon and stuff, we're no longer going to be making those. We're going to be putting you know, moderately censored stuff on YouTube and Patreon.
But for the first 10 minutes, right? We're censoring.
Yeah, we're just censoring the first 10 minutes generally. And, you know, that's mainly because of YouTube's algorithm. I know people really don't give a about that at all. But our bonus episodes are still going to be on the Patreon exclusively. So you want to go there for that. But we got some funny to talk about in this episode. Colton.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a picture of your you wanted to show?
Yeah, dude. My girlfriend took a picture of me and
which is fucked up.
But
Dude,
I didn't realize how juicy my looks.
You have like a baby's bottom.
It's smooth.
You
right?
literally have a baby's bottom.
Dude, that looks
it's
nice.
It's fucking hot.
You know, you look like a baby.
I don't know.
Juicy, bro.
Should I show everyone? Or?
No, I think if you're comfortable with it, we'll put it on the Patreon.
I'm put a picture of Colton's on the
My
page.
debut.
Yeah. I can put it up with like a sensor over your like.
I just got out of the shower. I was like, I don't even know what I was doing, but my girlfriend snatched a pic of me.
Dude.
Very cute.
She made it her wallpaper on her phone.
Super cute.
Hey, what are you doing?
What? Oh. I mean, crap.
We have a swear jar for Josh this episode.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, we're gonna need some coins. I know you said a few other times in there.
Dang it.
Come on, I'm gonna need at least $2 out of that. Come on, man.
I do not have $2.
All right, we'll take that. That's plenty. All right, so you guys pay attention. All right.
Yeah.
Anytime you say some, We're gonna put you in the
Wait,
swear
but
jar.
you just said
I can say it. It's you. You're the one who has to have the swear jar, not me. I can say whatever the I want. You have to sit here and be a squeaky clean. Squeaky clean.
And once the jar is full, we can pay for Josh's BBL.
That's right. BBL Joshy.
all right. Guys, now I'm on board with the swear jar.
All right. So this whole
It's just
episode.
all your own money.
This whole
You
episode.
guys hear that?
He's ready.
Yeah, he's ready. He has
That's all my.
You know what?
Come on, bro.
Yeah, put it in.
It was worth it.
Put it in. All right. So I had some funny stuff that I wanted to talk about for this episode. What can I talk about that's really funny? Let's get into this funny story. About how
Fix my. Hold on. Keep going.
the curse word.
This is not a curse word. I can't even say you.
He can't even help himself.
This is gonna take the whole episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be the bit of the entire episode. It's gonna get boring. So I'm gonna tell a story about the first time that I ever tripped acid, and the only time. Some precursor to this, I did try to trip acid like one other time, but because remember the last episode, guys, I was talking about how I was like a bipolar guy for a bit,
Yeah.
and I was medicated.
Yeah.
So one time I like tried to take acid with like these two friends of mine, and I took it and like it did nothing. My antipsychotic med canceled out the entire 2 tabs of acid that I took.
Two?
Yeah, dude. I was like not even like it was strong. It was like strong. I can't remember how many UG it was, but it was like I had a lot in my system. And
What
it
is
didn't do
UG?
anything. That's how they measure. I think that's
Ultimate gangsters.
yeah. Ultimate gangsters.
How many ultimate gangsters out of 10?
I think it was like 500 ultimate gangsters.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, damn it.
I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure that's how they measure it. So I
Crap.
months and months later, not like that. Months and months later, I decided since being off the med, I was like, I'm gonna do a little trip. I'm gonna trip this acid. I like went and got it, and then I went home, and I didn't know anything about acid. I just wanted to do it, and I didn't realize that like it's kind of like not good to do it by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like you survived, huh? You survived?
Yeah, I survived. I had some, I had some good moments in that trip. Like I peaked and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then I had some really bad moments. I remember in the beginning, I was like seeing like red, green, blue around like the motion of my hands.
That's
and stuff.
crazy.
And I remember getting hungry in the middle of it. I went to the kitchen and I opened the refrigerator and we had this like tub of Mexican rice in the fridge. And I just saw it like grow into flowers and like breathing.
That's
and
pretty.
I was like, I'm not hungry anymore. I'm gonna close this.
Do you get?
So I'm freaking
were
out.
you nauseous? Were you nauseous?
Yeah, I was
at all?
nauseous. I got nauseous. Like I didn't throw up or anything, but I was.
Yeah, it makes you nauseous. How long were you nauseous for?
Probably the majority of the bad part of the trip. I think.
Was that the beginning or the?
No, it was like
wow.
I think I tripped for like 3 hours,
Dang.
having like a decent time, and then once it got into the 3rd hour, I was like f***ed up.
Really?
And I was like calling my buddy shout out Brandon, was calling my boy, and I was like, dude, because I was looking at myself on Snapchat, looking at my face, and I got stuck. Like same thing as looking in the mirror. I was having that moment. And I was like talking to him, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna look, because I was like, I look like a drug addict. I look like I have my face looks different. I like legit thought that my face looked totally different than
That's
it actually
crazy.
did. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna look like this forever. I'm gonna look like this for the rest of my life. And he was like, no, you're not. You're fine. It's gonna be okay. You know?
Oh, he was right. Yeah.
And I was at a certain point like looking at YouTube videos of like it was like some Jay-Z music video I was trying to watch. And you know Jay-Z, he's in the Illuminati. He had some weird cryptic in like the middle half
He's
of
a
it.
UG.
Yeah. And I saw that. I saw that he was a UG, and then it freaked me out. Like he had mannequins or some weird in his music video, and it fucked me up, bro. I was like, no, dude, he's evil. But I did have a moment in that trip where I was like having a conversation with Christ, White Jesus, and White Jesus told me that you had a drug problem. You have a drug problem, Noah. It's really not good. And then I told him, I was like, dude, maybe you're right. I do have a drug problem. Like, damn, maybe I should go to rehab. And then I tried to go to sleep that night. It took me a while, but I ended up being able to. And then I woke up in the morning with like some type of headache. And then I realized much longer after that, you know, like days later, I decided to go to rehab, and I was like talking to people about that story. And they were all telling me that there was no way in hell that I was tripping off of actual acid, and that it was probably research chemicals because of the headache that I was getting afterwards.
Well, they've been researched, so it's good.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's not. I mean, that's not super safe.
Yeah, if they're researched, they're fine.
Nice.
I trip sitted a gaggle of boys once.
A gaggle.
A gaggle.
I like that.
How many boys is a gaggle? Like 5?
Anything over 5, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
But a group of my friends in high school wanted to take Molly. No, they took acid. They dropped acid, and then they took Molly, and it was the 4th of July, and they wanted to go watch fireworks. And I'm not about that life. I'm pretty anti-drug. So,
yeah, dude, you're like
other than like
you are the most anti-drug person.
Yeah, you're like a true crew anti-drug.
I'm
what does your hoodie say, by the way?
Weed is not a drug; it's a medicine.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
It's a plant.
All right. All right.
So
we'll let it slide.
So they do this thing called, I think it's candy flipping when you do Molly and acid.
Is that really what it's called?
God.
That sounds really...
Or Jedi flip. It had some weird name for the combo.
That sounds fucking crazy.
Goon flipping. We I drove them to the fireworks show, and as soon as we got out of the car, one of them threw up.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I'm not surprised.
How long after the acid and Molly was this?
This is probably an hour, 2 hours, maybe.
Man.
Damn,
so
son.
it was.
I think
right at the beginning.
I think they dropped the acid, and then right when we were about to leave for the fireworks, they took the Molly.
Jeez.
Wow. Wow. That's pretty.
So
that's pretty irresponsible.
It is pretty irresponsible.
That's like not something that a responsible person would do.
And also,
kids.
Yeah, doing this in Texas is like.
Yeah,
but
that's hilarious.
So we get to the fireworks show. The one dude had already thrown up. Another friend passed on the Molly.
What did you just say? Dude. That's fucking ridiculous, man. Shut the fuck up and stop fucking cursing.
My bad.
Fucking
P-word.
Fucking piece of shit, dude.
Fucking loser.
You guys are all P-words.
So one of my other friends, a big bull, if you will.
Wait, they call him Big Bull?
Yeah,
shout out Big Bull.
He passed on the Molly and just took 2 tabs of acid instead.
No, that's base.
What a goat.
So we sit down and he immediately passes out on the grass.
Yeah,
dope.
Yeah, he was more fucked up than all of them. He's like, I'm not gonna do the Molly, but I will do, a shit ton of acid.
Double the acid.
I'll do double.
So
he's off 1,000 original Ugans. What
was it?
Ultimate Gangsters.
He's off of 1,000 Ultimate Gangsters.
Yeah, he was tripping.
Damn.
So there's 5 of us. We're finally chill. The one dude's still passed out. Fireworks are about to start, and then a mishap occurred, and all the fireworks went off at one time.
Oh no!
Oh, that is exactly what you want.
The best thing.
That is the worst situation.
Yeah. No, that's great. And then they're tripping. They're thinking it's because they're there.
Yeah, they think
I was trying to tell them
exactly.
something. Yeah.
So then we go back to the car. The dude who took the 2 tabs of acid throws up on the way back to the car.
Awesome.
Oh, cool. And so he's just getting his reps in at that point.
Yeah,
that's
he's
nice.
just going hard. And then we get back to the place we were staying, and I'm tired, so I just want to go to. I kind of said screw it with the trip sitting, and I wanted to go to bed.
Dude, you're an asshole. You're like, I'm
over it.
Dude, this is boring.
I'm over you guys.
Yeah, you're not my real friends.
Well, I mean, a couple of them went to bed. There was only like 2 who stayed up.
Oh, okay.
So I went to bed too, and then my cousin comes in.
Is Maximus?
Shh. We don't know his name.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin comes in. He wakes me up. He goes, Colt, I'm scared.
And you're like, go to bed. I'm tired, loser.
No, he goes, Colt, I got stuck in the TV. I couldn't get
Oh, my God.
All right, so he gets stuck in the TV, and then what happens?
So I just had to stay up with him and comfort him, and he was telling me about how he got trapped in the TV, and he couldn't, because they just
Were you
had
holding him?
I was holding, and they just had like visuals like playing on the screen. And he said he just got like stuck in there and he couldn't get out.
Oh man.
You should have made him watch roller coaster videos.
Yeah.
Like
I think we were watching
4K
those
POV.
I think there were those like random Adult Swim videos that were just like weird visuals.
Oh, like the transition
watching that?
videos.
Yeah.
Dude,
That makes sense.
It's like the worst thing you could watch.
Isn't that what you're supposed to watch when you're
hey,
tripping?
Yeah.
Dude, I would watch like, Goliath, Six Flags, POV. and then
feel like you're in the
oh my
roller
God,
coaster.
we're going. Oh my God.
That actually would work. It's like you miss out on like having to pay like $1,000 for fast passes, and you're just hitting all the rides like immediately.
Over and over.
No line.
Yeah.
Actually,
If you really want, you could sit in the line
you're
too.
like thinking you feel the air around you and everything.
Dude, I would watch like I would do that for like 10 hours. Like I would do everything at Disney World.
Yeah.
I would do everything at Six Flags.
Like you'd go on every ride.
I would do everything
Dude, that's tight.
on
Bro.
YouTube.
And just for the people watching, don't ever do that bullshit. Don't do acid.
Don't do that.
Stupid. I will say though, like from my childhood,
I thought you were about to. I will say it was pretty awesome.
No. From my childhood up until when I stopped doing drugs, I had an addictive personality. Okay, it didn't just happen overnight, right? I didn't just try alcohol or try drunk. Okay,
Yeah.
or try high weed.
Try a weed.
All right. What ended up happening was I just always had the addictive personality. And so, I remember back when I was very little, when I was probably, I want to say about 4 years old, I don't know who the fuck I saw smoking a cigarette. Maybe it was like a granddad or something, like my popo. I saw him smoking a cig or a cigar. I, being a child, thought that was cool. I want to do that.
Well, it is cool.
It
is cool. I mean, in the moment I knew when I was very little that I was going to be a real G because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cigarettes are the best.
Yeah.
And if you don't smoke cigarettes, start.
Hey, I hope you can see through the satire in that.
Absolutely no satire.
And
if you're
there's no
not smoking
satire.
cigarettes,
If you can't,
you start smoking cigarettes today.
if you can't, I mean, you're
He
doomed.
doesn't. He can't even spell satire.
All right. SATIRE.
SATIVA.
I think he misspelled
Mr. Wordman.
SATIVA. SATIVA.
I like that. Okay. So I was
Yeah, scream into the mic, dude.
I'm sorry. I was
Oh wait, what were you doing?
shut the fuck up.
My bad.
I was 4.
Hey, I'll point a coin. I didn't cuss, but I'll put a coin in the jar.
You're gonna run out of the coins Noah gave you.
Dude, it's gonna run out. His pocket's feeling kind of. It's not. I don't hear it as much anymore. I was 4 years old or something like that, watching Thomas the Train. I had a Thomas the Train whistle, like a conductor's whistle, and I knew I was like, man, that was so cool when I saw like my popo smoking a cig or whatever. And for some reason, I had the bright idea in my head that I was going to like. Because it all works the same way. I was just gonna get the whistle and find whatever dust I could find on the floor of our house and put it inside of the whistle and inhale it.
It's fucking fire.
That's crazy. Dust?
Dust, like dirt and whatever residue was left. Hey, man. All right, that counts.
That counts.
Whatever was left like on the sides, like corners of the wall. I remember specifically being in my mom's closet, finding a shit ton of dust in there, putting it in the whistle, and then and inhaling it like a fucking.
That's so funny. It's so sad.
Yeah, I know. I was doomed from the jump, bro.
Did you get high?
Dude, I got so fucked.
No, I did try to. I did try to. I got a handful of grass and wrapped it in like a paper towel, and I tried to smoke that.
I did the same thing, but when I was like 13 and I had like a bunch of spice that I had grabbed from the spice cabinet in my mom's house.
Spice?
I just like I think it was like something like cinnamon or something like that. Like I thought I was
cinnamon challenge.
I was looking up like on Reddit like shit that you could get high with in your cabinet.
See,
like
so you were
weed.
evolving.
Dude,
You're getting
crazy,
smarter.
bro.
Yeah.
You're getting smarter.
I was getting smarter, and I like found something, and it definitely wasn't what the Reddit post said you could use to get high, but I was just like experimenting. I was fiending hard, bro. So I fucking I grabbed it and I did the same thing. I put it in a paper towel and I taped it with Scotch tape, clear Scotch tape, not knowing what it was doing to my lungs.
That's
probably.
awesome.
And I just like tried to smoke it, and I was like being so stupid, bro. I was so stupid.
I feel like most kids maybe have some story because I have something similar.
Yeah.
Where I was like pretending to smoke the butts of my grandpa's cigarettes in the
Smoked
backyard.
your grandpa's butt?
Yeah, his butt. Yeah, so I
How
was
old were you?
smoking his butt, his crack.
How old are you? How old are
I
you?
was like 4, probably something like that. Like with my cousin.
bro, they hit him. They got him young, bro.
Yeah, me and our cousin.
Yeah, bro.
We would go to the backyard at our grandparents' house and just pretend to be like our grandpa. So
Nice.
we had his golf clubs and like, I don't know, probably one of those little cars that you can drive when you're super small, you know?
Like a clown?
Yeah. And then
When you're in your clown suit.
yeah. And we'd put on our clown costumes and then we'd find, this guy smokes a lot of cigarettes. So we would find,
Backstory.
yeah, we would find a lot of butts of cigarettes and we just like put them in our mouths and like walk around with golf clubs and shit. I mean, and crap.
Dude,
That's
come
kind
on.
of gross.
Sorry.
Dude.
It's gross.
Yeah,
Did you
you're
say crap?
You're gross for that.
No, I said
You're so gross.
I
for
can't
that.
even say F you, dude.
Do you feel like you're like getting angry at the fact that you can't curse?
Yeah. I'm really mad.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
What was that? Oh, yeah, that's right. I dropped
Yeah,
one.
you dropped one.
But I'm also addicted to pissing people off.
Yeah, me too. So fun.
I was on the couch with Kaylin a few days ago from my fiance, and I was
who?
doing some. Shut the fuck up, bro. It's not even funny.
Oh, you mean Jessica, the girl you were with yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. No, Kaylin.
No, I was talking about Kaylin.
Kaylin or the other one?
Yeah, or is it the other one after that?
No, not that one.
No,
The
no.
one in the middle?
No, she's more of a side ting.
Yeah, she's more of a side ting cruddy. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with the main one. So I'm sitting with the main one on the couch.
I'm sitting on the couch with my main.
Yeah.
Dude, I need you to laugh further from the mic. You're pissing me off.
Look at that audio. Look at the audio that was
For real,
peaking.
every time
I'm
you
sorry.
laugh, it just...
I can't help it. So we're both working. TV's on. We're not talking. I think that's plenty of like privacy for me to be able to just dig straight into my nose and like get all the
You gotta
dry
get a good
guys
pick
out.
in there.
Yeah.
I was getting the dry guys out and stuff. And like I'm thinking she's not looking at me, so I'm just digging in. I'm going crazy. And then she looks at me, and I'm like, I don't freeze. I just keep doing.
Make eye
She's
contact
like-
with her.
She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I got like a dry rope in here. That's like the exact quote. And I said, I got a dry rope.
That's disgusting.
That's like beautiful though.
Yeah. She's like, stop
That's
doing
such a
that.
good
You look like
impression.
a 4-year-old. And then I said, stop hitting me like a 4-year-old.
That's
oh,
pretty
she
good.
domestic abused you?
Yeah,
That's
she
pretty
did. She
good.
fucking hit me. That's why I.
Anyone
fucking-
who's watching this is a cry for help. Call the police.
Yeah.
That's why I'm addicted
Yeah.
to picking my nose. It's my
Yeah.
only. It's my only.
It's
out.
the only one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Show me,
It's
show
my
me on
only
this.
escape.
Show me on this where Kaylin hit you.
Yeah.
She hit
where
me
did she
like-
hit you?
No, hit me like this.
Yeah.
She said, stop doing
And
that.
she started strangling you.
And then imagine these are your stairs. She just.
Yeah, like, and then I on the couch. I was like this. I fell on my face like this on the couch, like that. So I was like, "Ow, babe, don't hit me
I
like
just
a
can't wait.
4-year-old."
I can't wait for this to be the thumbnail.
Officer, it was self-defense.
And I was like, still doing it. I just kept doing it, and she was like, go into the bathroom and grab a tissue and then just get them out like that. I was like, no. And she goes, if you don't stop picking your nose, I'm getting up off the couch and I'm leaving. I'm going to the bedroom. And I was just like, fine. I immediately started pulling them all out with each finger, and I started flicking them all over the room.
And then you
The first time
That's
you've
a
ever
curse
felt
word.
power.
I have to bleep that. Go. Put
What was
it
the
in.
curse word?
Yeah, but it's
Oh, yeah,
sexual in nature.
what is the-
This is actually not the swear jar. This is the YouTube algorithm jar. So that's sexual in nature. Sorry.
We're not bleeping any of the curse words though. You fucking.
That's two. That's half $1. That's $50. Okay, so now that's really funny, bro. That's really funny. I
good.
was fucking pissed at her, bro. I was like, "Fuck you."
Your side ting wouldn't have done that.
No.
Yeah.
She would have been like, "Oh my
She's
god."
perfectly fine with you picking your
Put it in
nose.
my mouth.
Fuck out of my mouth.
Have you guys ever been like kissing a girl, like a nice heavy kiss, and you pull away and one of your boogers is like on her cheek?
Oh my god.
Oh, see, that's never happened to me.
No,
But
you
I felt,
fucking idiot.
Dude, it's happened multiple times.
I
Oh
felt
my
the like
goodness.
wet. I felt the wetness on my nose when I'm like kissing my girl, and I'm like you know, I
They're
gotta
like,
keep it together.
Baby, you got it like an eyelash. I gotta
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
you just
yeah,
pull off a
eyelash.
booger.
You know, that's fucking crazy. I can't believe
That's happened to that's happened to me probably greater than 5 times.
No
That's
way,
never
dude.
happened to you
Why?
before.
No.
I guess I just got loose bugs.
You know what does happen to me though?
What?
Is I'm holding in my burps as I'm kissing her.
Oh yes, bro. Why does that happen?
Dude,
Like,
it happens to you.
yes,
Dude,
yes. And I'm like, hold
are you
on.
in this too?
Yeah, I'm more of a. There's a pouch in my mouth. I'm trying not to let it fall into her mouth. You know, I know you've had that.
I've kissed her with the pouch in my mouth, and I bet that she gets like a light buzz off.
Dude, sometimes those dead pouches get a little slippery. You have to keep it from sliding out the gums
yeah,
into her
bro.
mouth, especially when you're over the top like this.
She might want to keep kissing you after that.
Dude, what if you're like making out with
Makes
your
her
girl?
addicted. That's why she loves you so much. She's just addicted to nicotine.
Dude, you just like chug the Dr. Pepper. You're making out with her, and then you just burp right in her mouth, bro. You blow it straight into her mouth. Holy shit! I mean, holy crap!
Are you out of coins yet? Dude,
No,
we're only
bro.
Damn,
30
dude.
minutes in.
I
got a lot.
got hella coins, bro.
At some point, we'll have to hide the jar and empty the
Yeah,
coins
yeah,
to give back to you.
I got spanked maybe like 5 times in my childhood, and then never got spanked again. But
I gotta put the.
I did get. How the fuck do you miss?
Oh god.
My computer's.
There was this one, I got grounded a good amount though, and there was this one time I got grounded for a very valid reason. You remember how I used to have a shit ton of airsoft guns?
Vaguely.
Yeah, well, you kind of met me at a time where I was getting rid of a lot of them.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I had like a lot of airsoft guns, and I had this one like World War II style automatic Thompson.
That's hard.
That shit was badass,
it was,
bro.
It was powerful as
It was like
fuck.
500 whatever
FPS.
FPS. That's what it was.
That's
bro.
how they measured how hard it
feet
shoots
per second.
like,
How many
fast.
UGs?
Yeah, it was like a 500 UGs.
Damn.
So I would my parents, they're like, yeah, he's a boy.
He's
Give
a
him
man.
airsoft guns.
He's
you know?
a man. He's got like this.
So I'm outside one day, and parents are not home. Josh is home. I don't know who else was, but I know the parents were out. And I had like set up my target for like outside in the massive backyard that we had, this mansion we were living in.
We
And
were
I was-
rich.
I was shooting the target and, like getting my shots in, making sure my aim's good. Because, you gotta always be prepared.
never know.
You gotta be
never know.
prepared for when those bullies,
Yeah, when they come up.
when they mess with you.
I finish out. I'm like, that was a good sesh. I think my magazine is empty, right? So before there was a rule in the house to not shoot airsoft guns inside, this
Weird
happened.
rule.
That's a good rule.
Weird
Yeah.
rule.
So there's a reason why that rule was instated, and I'll tell you why. So I was inside, and I was watching TV, feeling like a badass with my airsoft gun inside, and I'm shooting the gun all at the ceiling and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know
And
this actually.
I had been shooting it at like so many different things in the house just because I was just like bored.
But it wasn't loaded. It was just
Yeah.
Or was it?
I thought it wasn't loaded right.
Well, if you're shooting
So
it,
I'm
you
shooting.
would think.
No, I'm shooting a bunch of stuff, and no bullets are coming out.
Right,
Obviously, no
right.
pellets are coming out. And I see something on the TV that I thought was stupid.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I was watching Ellen or something.
That's awesome, bro.
I'm looking at this 70-inch TV, and Ellen's on or something dumb, and then I'm like, that was stupid. And then I point the gun right at the center of the TV, and then I pull the trigger, and the one pellet that was left somehow in the magazine exits the barrel, goes straight towards the TV, and breaks the TV entirely. Oh. Like, you can see where it had hit the television, and the streaks and lines of dead pixels all over the screen.
Oh, dude, it looked fucked up.
It looked so messed up, bro. And I don't know what to do. I'm panicking.
Yeah, you would have pissed your pants.
I'm like, holy fuck.
You're like 10, huh?
I immediately put the gun away. I turned the TV on and off over and over again, hoping it would go away. I'm so stupid. And then I just straight up decide I'm not going to tell anyone what happened. I'm going to wait until they try to turn the TV on and notice.
Huh.
And then when they ask me, I'm going to blame it on Josh.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah.
I remember Mom's like, what's going on with the TV? And I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea what happened. I don't know.
That's the best feeling in the world.
And I was like, did you talk to Josh? I'm like, how old? 12?
You were probably like 11, bro. Like 10 or 11.
She went up to you, and at this point, you're crying because she's like, I know it was you. And then you're
that's
like,
fucked up.
I didn't do it.
Noah, that's fucked up.
I know. And then Josh never admits that he did it. So she comes up to me. We go to her bedroom, and she's like, "Did you blame Josh for this?" And I start crying. I was like, "It was me." I got grounded for 2 weeks.
Only 2 weeks?
Yeah, only 2 weeks.
Dude, you had it light, bro.
Dude, 2 weeks.
Know.
2 weeks now. That's too much, bro.
Yeah, what the heck?
For shooting the TV, bro. That's like an hour.
That's an expensive TV.
Yeah, I was. It was
Fuck
2
'em.
weeks.
Fuck them.
I got 2 weeks, and you know what? I think it was actually probably like a week because I had good behavior afterwards.
That's always how it went,
that's
though.
the best. Yeah. You get off on good behavior just like prison.
I would probably when I have kids, and I resonate with what you said. I will probably spank my children.
Oh yeah.
Because
you gotta.
because
You have to.
because it's
fun.
It's not abuse.
Yeah, for my own pleasure.
Because it gets me.
No, Josh.
Stop. It's not abuse, and if you think otherwise, then there's probably something.
It's actually not abuse. Like you touch the face is off limits, but
of course. But I mean, when it comes down to the spanking, if you have a problem with it, you probably have an enlightened sense of self that is delusional.
When you don't hurt them.
It doesn't
The worst
hurt
part
'em.
about the spanking is that it's frightening.
it's mentally you're like, oh my god, I'm like, I don't want this.
You don't
I don't
try
want
to
to get
physically
spanked.
hurt them.
Yeah.
It puts you in your place as a child.
You mentally hurt them.
and your parents in a place as the boss.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
want to scar them mentally.
Right.
Well, yeah, and it's also like,
But you're administering consequence for doing the wrong thing, which teaches them for the future.
I think I've been spanked by my mom once, and it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect you like when your dad does it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
I don't remember when my dad's
when your
done
dad
it.
has his engagement ring on and spanks you and doesn't take it off.
Dude, I had one peculiar punishment one time.
It's peculiar.
My mother brewed it up. I guess she didn't let
no.
my dad, hit me with the.
Yeah.
But I don't even remember what I did. But I remember the punishment was I had to memorize and regurgitate like a few chapters of the Bible, and I had to memorize it all.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's some cult
They were just
shit.
giving us that assignment at school.
True, they were doing that.
Like it was just to get a good grade. They straight up used it as punishment.
But I don't think my mom took into account how fucking smart I am.
Oh shit.
And
So you said this is light work.
dude, after 30 minutes, I had it
my
down.
gosh.
And then when I said it to her, like I still remember her face. She was like, okay, well, good job.
And then you
then
finished
I
it
went back
all.
outside.
You finished it all, and then you finished it all, and you're like, bitch.
Dude, I remember I got a SmackDown versus Raw 2008, and you know, the video game on PS2, one of the best games.
I'm not letting it slide.
Can't let it slide.
I'm gonna hang on
And
to this.
to convince my mom to let me get the game, I had to tell her I would read because she didn't want me watching wrestling or doing anything with wrestling, because I guess it was unchristian.
Right. Of course.
So to convince her to let me get the game,
You had to beat her in wrestling.
I had to make her tap out. No, I told her I would like read my Bible every time I played.
Oh, fire,
that's
dude.
very sweet.
Fire.
But I never did it one time.
Yeah. Why would you do it?
I played it every single day.
If I were your mom, I would have done it. I would have been like, okay, you can have it. Because that's like the sweetest thing in the world. To hear your kids
Don't
say
worry,
that.
mommy. I'm reading my Bible.
How are you not going to cave?
Dude, fucking Skyrim is rated M, and it took me so long to convince my mom to let me get that game.
Yeah, because it says nudity in the thing too.
yeah.
Even though like I've never seen Skyrim boobies before in my
There
life.
is no.
bro.
I mean, the most you get is underwear.
Yeah, I mean, if you have mods, it's
Yeah, but like
I
for the
didn't have-
base game.
I had an Xbox 360. I didn't have
Yeah.
mods.
Well, you know, I remember when I convinced my mom and my stepdad to let me get COD. I think I did my research and I found that you could actually adjust the content filter in the game and turn off the blood.
Oh, that's smart.
So that was really what sold them.
And obviously,
Yeah,
we
then
did
you're
not
just
turn that
shooting
off.
people.
Yeah, then you're just shooting.
Dude, World at War is like the most bloody Call of Duty too. It's
Yeah,
so
it's-
funny that
yeah.
that was the first one we played.
It's actually insane how gory that game is.
That game's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, it was great, dude. It was so
Swear
good.
jar. I gotta put. I said
Are we
the F
still
word.
kind of a change of pace here? But are we still doing the TikToks for the podcast?
Yeah, I have a bunch just in the arsenal. I put one out on Friday.
I thought I saw one, but I also haven't noticed one. in a
Well,
while.
I stopped tagging you in them because you don't put them on your fucking feed. So that's probably why.
No.
But also, I think that was the episode. The one that I posted was the one that you weren't in. You were gone.
I know. I watched it and I liked it.
Oh,
So
well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
yeah, I hearted it.
Yeah.
I was like the 15th person
Didn't comment.
I would
because-
walk around.
Didn't comment.
because it got about
Guys.
probably what 67 views.
Guys,
Yeah.
Sam Hyde was my 300th follower.
Oh yeah, Sam Hyde followed
He was
us
my
on
300th
Instagram.
follower, which is
Yeah.
special.
You know
So
what's
huge
funny?
shout out to my 300 followers, Sam Hyde.
It was funny is in the last episode in our Patreon cut, we were talking about people we would want to have on the podcast. So we mentioned him.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, honestly, guys, I'm not even going to lie. Like this kind of like isn't really for entertainment. I'm just going to say like I've spent like so much money trying to run this podcast and I'm so exhausted. This week alone has been so stressful. And, you know, the amount of work I've been trying to put into my, you know, own full-time job on top of doing all this, it's been like a lot. And, you know, I don't really give a shit if that's like the only interaction I ever have with somebody that I obviously see as like an inspiration or whatever. I'm trying not to be fucking cringe about this.
Try not to be.
I'm trying not to.
It's hard
But I
not
mean,
to.
honestly, like after the week I've had, you know, getting that news was
Needed that,
Yeah,
for
it was,
sure.
It was good. It was cool.
Definitely put the battery in our backs.
Yeah.
Like it just felt
Well,
good.
And I know
That's all.
I know we kind of like bite off Sam Hyde a lot, and the only reason why is because like I really enjoy like his content. Is the only shit that I think is actually cool.
It's
out
because
there.
I want to cut off his skin and wear it.
And you know, like if he were to be like, "Yo, Noah, the NOAD show's biting off of our style," I'd be like, "Yeah, we kind of
Be
are."
like, "Yeah, we are,
I'm
duh."
sorry, but you know, like at the end of the day, like he's just like, you know, I love what he does. I think it's sick, and you know, like I think that it was cool that he did that, and I know that like it's probably cringe to him to hear him.
To hear
for
this.
him to hear that,
But it doesn't matter. Whatever. Whatever.
Well,
Feels
when
good.
you go see him and
Oh yeah, we're going.
you can go talk to him.
We're going to a live show.
You can say, "Hey, you follow me."
Hey, I don't
like
know
a
if you
freak,
knew this.
like
but
a
you-
freak.
Yeah, it's like, "Hey, you follow me."
I only showed up to tell you that you follow me.
Dude, let's
Yeah,
bring
just to
mics.
remind you.
Let's bring mics so we can do a quick podcast.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we'll do a podcast after this,
Hey,
right?
do you mind if I
Yeah.
put you on the spot and make you uncomfortable, Sam Hyde?
I mean, he made a business doing that.
That's
so-
true. That's true.
That's like the equivalent of like that one scene at the end of the Borat movie where he finally meets up with the girl from what is it? Baywatch or whatever, and then he's like,
Oh
"Well,
my
you want to
gosh.
marry me?
Yeah,
you want to
yeah, I
marry
remember
me?"
that.
And
I
she's like,
remember
"No," and then he has the bag and puts it over her head.
It's insane, dude.
Dude, those movies were fire.
Yeah.
Even the second one was like somewhat like woke, but it was still
I
decent.
need to watch the second one.
It was all right, but the first one's classic.
Yeah,
easily a
Hey,
classic.
Vanilla Face.
Did you guys ever watch Bruno?
Oh no, but I want to.
It's like Borat, right?
It is
But-
like Borat.
Or
It's-
the other one
it's
where,
strange.
where he's like the like hood guy.
Oh yeah,
What's that one?
Ollie
G.
Ollie G.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't
either.
seen it either.
Is that a movie or is that like just a recurring character?
I think it might have just been like a
show?
series.
I think it's a character, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like he had a lot of really good characters. I want to see more. I mean, dude, do you remember the Grimsby? What is it called?
Oh, the Brothers Grimsby.
Brothers Grimsby is
Yeah,
like
that movie
a
was
funny-ass
actually
movie.
fire. We were not expecting that movie to be like that funny.
Yeah.
And when we watched it, we were dying
Bro.
laughing. I still remember that. It was
Oh.
like, that was so funny.
What's
bro.
up?
I watched Planet of the Apes the other day.
How,
Yo,
wait, all right, tell
the
me.
I watched
Rise?
the first
You watched
one. I watched
Rise?
the first
Yeah.
one.
How was
Okay.
it?
I realized James Franco isn't that great of an actor.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not good.
But the movie overall, very sick. I did feel really bad for Caesar when they locked him up.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude.
Like,
on.
I
The
was
acting-
almost crying.
Oh,
Caesar's
damn.
acting is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Who plays him? Andy, I don't know, something.
The guy who
Andy
directed
Serkis. Andy Serkis plays Caesar.
Dude, if they were really that close, James Franco would have taken him and ran.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
And that
Easily.
made me so upset.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
Yeah.
But then, dude, whenever I forget why he says it in the first place, but when Caesar goes,
Oh, because he
Oh,
he
yeah, he's
says,
like, "Get back in
he
your
said,
cage."
he said, "Get your dirty paws off me, you
Oh, yeah.
stupid monkey."
No. Yeah.
Oh, and then he
he's
just
so
starts
sick.
he just starts saying it
So
over and over
fucking
again because
sick.
he realized he can talk.
Dude.
It's insane.
But
dude.
listen-
yeah, he's like, no,
yeah.
no.
That's
Dude.
the first words any animal has ever said is no.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
That's fucked up.
I mean,
That's,
parrots.
That's
Sure. Let me tell you something. Have you seen the second movie?
No, I'm gonna watch. I hear the second one's
It's
the best.
way better.
Third is really good.
Bro.
And this new one, I didn't realize was, I guess, the Apes. It's like full Planet of the Apes.
like 300 years after.
And because I watched the trailer after I watched that first movie,
Yeah.
and it's like now there has to be, this is long after Caesar, right? And now,
Yeah, it's like 3 lifetimes.
yeah, and now there's like the one ape or the chimp who's like, maybe we shouldn't hurt humans, because I guess
Yeah.
Caesar's whole thing of not hurting humans didn't work out.
No, it did not work out.
No,
Yeah.
it-
just like how humans like fucked up
It's
the
like
world.
how it's like
happening.
how it's like
Yeah.
how humans fucked up the Bible.
Yeah.
And how it got mistranslated over and
So
over.
Caesar is literally Jesus, by the way, of the apes.
Yep.
Is he like a god and-
He's like basically
He's
God.
basically like Moses or Abraham.
I don't want you guys to spoil anything, but do they kind of like rewrite the part about Caesar not wanting to hurt humans? Is that like talked about at
You'll
all?
see. You'll see.
No.
You'll see what happens.
Because that's like Caesar's whole thing.
no, they don't ever like retcon anything.
I will
like,
say
Caesar
like
stays
you will get
strong,
your answer in that movie. For sure.
but he definitely struggles with it throughout the
Caesar
trilogy. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what's cool
He does
about
kill fucking Draco Malfoy in the,
No, yeah,
the first
yeah.
movie.
you know what's
He
cool?
deserves it, but he didn't mean to.
He didn't mean to,
didn't
but he
mean
did.
to. He did do it.
He
though.
did stop Moga or Boga, whatever
I don't know.
the mean monkey. He does
Oh,
stop
yeah.
him from beating up some guy.
He
forget
doesn't.
what his name is.
It's just
Koba,
like
Koba.
Koba.
Yeah,
Koba, bro.
yeah.
Shout out Koba. I ain't gonna lie, I love Koba.
Yeah, Koba's crazy, bro.
Koba is the Joker of the franchise.
I did watch the trailer for the second one after I watched the first. I watched the trailer for all of them after I watched the first
Hell
one.
yeah, dude.
Uh-huh.
But I guess the second one, no James Franco, which honestly I think is a good.
It's good,
He
yeah, it's
really
good.
isn't that good
No,
at
he's
acting.
not.
It's
He doesn't-
kind of crazy.
He doesn't
Yeah.
steal the show in any way.
And also, I don't think that was the best part for him.
No,
No.
I don't think that it really affects the quality of the.
I mean, yeah, for
it got
sure.
better after.
Yeah.
Like that was the worst
I
one.
want to say James Franco's peak was like 127 hours. That was
Yeah.
probably his
Yeah,
peak.
definitely.
Yeah.
Or This Is the End was really funny.
This is the end.
I mean,
Great.
anything
well,
with
he's just playing himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as a
literally.
comedy actor or comedic actor, he's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But anyway, so the second movie, I guess that disease gets out and like humans are dying off and monkeys are starting
did you
to
watch
take
the
over.
post-credit scene of the first one?
I didn't know there was
So
a
the
post-credit scene.
post-credit scene is the you know, the asshole that gets his finger bitten off and
neighbor.
attacked by Caesar.
Yeah.
So he.
Oh, he's like sneezing and
Because he got sneezed on. Remember he got sneezed on?
Yeah.
So he like sneezed and his like nose was bleeding, and he's a captain. He was a pilot.
Oh,
like,
no, I didn't see this.
He's in the airport and he's a pilot and he's going to fly to like another country.
Yeah.
So
That's
how
when-
it spreads. He spreads it.
shit.
He's not patient zero, but he spreads it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's-
And so the credits is it shows the map of the disease spreading. That's the credits.
Guys, go on Patreon right now and go watch the bonus episode, and then immediately after, just go watch all the Planet of the Apes movies.
So
Honestly.
straight up.
James Franco killed the world, basically.
Yeah, it was all his fault, bro.
He could have just let that ape die. Could have let Caesar die,
but he did.
but he didn't. He didn't, and
He didn't, bro.
You know, Caesar's just goated. So,
Bro, he is a legend.
Yeah.
He is the legend, honestly.
he is actually the goat.
Legit.
Yes, Caesar is the goat.
Dude, Caesar's so sick.
Yeah.
He's
But
so
I
smart.
can't stress enough how fucking sad it is to watch him be locked up.
Yeah, no, it's
and
crazy.
then James Franco keeps visiting him, and he's like, "Let's go home."
Oh, yeah.
And James Franco shows no I think this might just be his acting, but he shows like no compassion. He's like, "Nope, sorry, soon though."
Yeah. I mean, truly, it's like that's the ongoing.
Well, the thing is,
The
is
ongoing conflict is
because-
humans and how they view themselves in the world.
But at that point,
And
Caesar
then
can hold a
apes.
conversation,
Right.
like with sign language.
Yeah.
right. But it's now. But the whole point of it was not like Caesar wasn't his main focus. It was his dad. Remember, making
Yeah.
his dad become
Well,
better.
plus his dumb bitch girlfriend is like, "You have to let him go."
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about I let you go, dumb bitch?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what should have
Dude,
happened.
Colton is pissed.
Dude,
I'm
Colton's
upset.
based.
I'm
Colton's
upset. I hope
based
she
this
died.
episode.
Dude, I think if
I
you
think
were
she
there
did.
in the very beginning and you had Caesar from the very get-go, you probably would have had some like treaty or some type of
I'd
contract.
be like, sign this.
Dude,
Yeah.
if Caesar was my monkey and they tried
World
to lock
peace.
him up, I would either and him or steal him and run away.
Dude, yeah, I would like a murder.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude. Oh, I wanted to fight James Franco so bad for letting him do
it is
I know.
frustrating watching that.
Yeah.
Like,
It is really frustrating.
Go back and the back and forth.
I mean, if that's how you feel about the first movie, the second movie you're going to be an emotional wreck. And then
And
the third movie,
is full circle.
Yeah.
You'll see. It's literally full
you
circle.
might cry in the third movie.
It's the way they end it.
Do they lock up human? Don't tell me.
No,
no.
Don't tell me. Don't.
just
The way
you watch it.
if you catch it, like I hope you notice what the ending is because it's actually insane.
Yeah.
It's a callback to the first movie.
And I won't even lie, the fourth movie, even though it was a different director, new direction, it was
New
still
story.
fantastic. It was a great story. I really liked it. Best movie I've seen this year, a new one by far.
I haven't seen it yet.
And the monkey in it, or I'm sorry,
the ape.
the ape. His name's Noah, dude.
Hey, let's go.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
his
awesome.
name's Noah.
I know they
But
have
with
like
no
an eagle.
H. No H. So he's not me.
It's like
A different Noah.
Like the
Noah.
Note Show.
Noah.
Yeah, like the NOAD show. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Josh only swore a little bit. You know, he didn't have to refill the jar. This is all it was. It was only like 6 coins. Guys, be sure to go on Patreon if you haven't, and if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and become a member on Patreon. $1 tier, $5 here for Discord features and everything. All the No Ad Show videos, bonus episodes are $1. Come check back next week on Friday, and there will be another episode. And then afterwards, we're just gonna be streaming for a bit, and we'll get back to the podcast eventually. But I hope you had an amazing time. I hope you had an incredible day so far. I hope that you feel rejuvenated. Rejuvenated. Patreon. Go on Patreon. Go on
Hold the jar.
Patreon.
Hold the jar.
Hold the jar. Go on Patreon.
Fuck.
This jar represents how many of you guys are going to be subscribed to the Patreon. I'm manifesting it right now. Manifest. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Dude, the rejuvenated bit is actually so funny. Rejuvenated.